It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A 23-year-old man has been punched in the face during an early morning street robbery at Mayfield East. He was walking along O'Mara Street just after midnight when three men approached him. Police say one of the group demanded the man's wallet and punched him in the face when he said he didn't have one. The blow caused him to fall to the ground. The attacker then grabbed his backpack and ran off with the others down Ingle Street. He's described as being of African appearance, in his late teens or early 20s. A report into a near tragedy involving an XPT north of Patterson 3 years ago has found a series of communication breakdowns and human errors were to blame. Passengers were told to exit a train at Kilbride in May 2014 due to a broken down coal train and walk along the tracks to a waiting bus. However, the Herald reports the guard was unaware of an approaching XPT travelling from the opposite direction at 118 kilometres per hour. The driver slammed on the brakes and managed to bring the train to a screeching halt just 80 metres away from the bus and the passengers. Blacksmiths Beach is receiving priority funding from the state government to make the popular swimming and surfing spot a little safer. $33,000 is going towards drone technology and training staff to use the equipment for a 14-month trial to test its efficiency. Lake Macquarie Council Lifestyle Services Manager Brad Sutton says an increase in shark activity has prompted the need for the technology.
For every person that is fatally attacked by a shark attack, 100 people drown on our beaches. So our focus is still highly on water safety and promoting those water safety messages. This year has been a significantly busy start to the year. In our first 2 weeks, we've had 172 rescues.
Transport for New South Wales and Downer EDI say the discovery of cancer-causing coal tar during construction Newcastle's light rail project was expected. The tar was used extensively in roadworks during the 1970s and 80s, but has since been linked to several cancers. It's been dug up along Hunter Street where the light rail track is being laid. Unions New South Wales says it's happy with the measures in place to safely remove the coal tar. Transport for New South Wales says the discovery won't impact the cost or construction schedule of the project. This year's Waikashio Marathon in Tateyama, Japan, will be attended by 4 women from Port Stephens, sent by Council and the Sister Cities Committee. The women will compete in the marathon starting on January 28, which usually attracts more than 9,000 participants. Sister Cities Chairman Nigel Deek says Port Stephens and Tateyama have been doing the cultural exchange since 2009.
So Sister Cities Exchange, so they go over there and they attend certain events in addition to the marathon, and they'll be home hosted by Japanese families, and so they will be introduced to the Japanese culture and way of life.
Sport for our sponsor PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The busy origin period and expected mid-season injuries are believed to be the reason behind the Knights' decision not to release Jack Cogger to the Bulldogs early. A formal request for an early exit from the Playmakers manager Michael Newton was formally denied by the club. Coach Nathan Brown says Cogger will play first grade for the Knights at some point this season, despite the riches in the halves. A monster total of 4 for 172 by University has proved a bridge too far for Merewether in the Summer Bash overnight. Marquee import Scott Rodgie was the star for the Sea Dragons, scoring 66 not out and taking 3 wickets. Earlier, the Lions made a solid start to the chase before losing 6 for 23 to end any chance of claiming victory. A Newcastle-trained horse Jonker has been cleared of any serious injury after pulling up last in the Magic Millions on Saturday. The 2-year-old colt sustained superficial injuries and will have a spell before returning back in the spring. That's sport. I'm Josh Sim.
And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 42, 21, 32, 28, 27 and 6, and the supplementaries are 46 and 22. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.